Hello, everyone. This is Barb at Mystic Door Tarot, and thank you so much for joining me today. And if you are new to my channel, welcome. Now, for the month of November, I am working with the Tarot of Dreams tarot deck. So here is your quick glance at the energy of the day for Tuesday, November 2nd, 2021. And today we have the Major Arcana card, the Magician. Definitely going to have to pull in. Give me one moment. Okay. Well, as I mentioned yesterday with this deck, it's concerned with astrology as well. And in the upper left corner here is the symbol for Mercury, which is the planet of thinking and communication. And a good thing to note here is that Mercury is entering into Scorpio on Friday, November 5th. And to be specific, for those of you that keep tabs on that, 15:34 Mountain Standard Time. Now, the message that comes through with this, especially tied into the Magician card, is about relationships. Trust that you have with relationships. It's all about communication with Mercury. So there's an urgency kind of energy here to have those conversations now if things might be at a standstill or offsides or just something's not quite right in regards to relationships around you. Whether it's your partner, a love relationship, or family member relationships, or in the workplace, co-worker relationships. This is all about planetary alignment happening within the next few days. Clear things up is the best way I can put it. And we do see the Hebrew letter on the right-hand side, the upper right, which means house. So the Magician energy coming in allows you to begin building kind of like a mental dwelling from which you can observe and learn from the world around you. Now, the Magician card showing up today certainly is about using your education, possibly training, your knowledge, or your common sense, and taking those thoughts and plans and putting them into action. Now, on the 31st of October, we have the Fool card, which first encounters the Magician at the beginning of his journey. He is the wise old man. But as the Magician, he is the teacher, the mentor, gives incredible advice as you set out on your individual journey. So one of the messages with the Magician card coming in today can represent a person who actually kind of performs this function in your life. But on a personal level, we rely on our inner magician to help us learn new skills and abilities and to recognize opportunities. So this can show up today on a very deep level, like a realization or a flash of inspiration, and that is the Magician magic. And wow, there is so much going on with this card from the Tarot of Dreams. We've got the symbols for the four suits, which represents different approaches to problem solving. And we see the sphere he's holding here, where lightning just crackles around it, illustrating like a flash of inspiration that just kind of leaps into our minds when we're at our wits' end. Now we have the wand, the cup, the sword, the coin. They symbolize different ways of perception or different methods of action. Now the wand alerts us to take an active role, to be creative, to forge ahead despite difficulties. And the cup whispers to us to consider others' feelings and to examine our own, and to take an intuitive approach. The sword proposes that we analyze the situation. And the coin tells us that we need to consider the consequences to our actions, the material results that will be left with us. So it could be an indication today that you're manifesting for your future, or it could be you're calling upon one of these different ways today to handle a certain situation or an individual. And now if you look at the pink infinity symbol here, the sideways 8, floating between the suits, symbols, in dealing with things. Sometimes, like the shape of the symbol itself, you must be able to bend and twist your approach as circumstances can change. And this symbol also tells you that the ability to learn from your mistakes and to find inspiration, that's always within you. Now, another thing to notice with the Magician card in this deck, he sits on a stone disc, which floats above the clouds. Shows us that he's not grounded to any particular place or time. So on an inner level, we can always learn from our surroundings and circumstances and come up with new ways of dealing with them. And the floating disc here also reminds us to avoid being too set in our ways and to remember flexibility and adaptability is needed in order to fully implement the magician's power, magic, and teachings. And this magician holds a long staff with a complicated, like curling design at the top, very similar to the caduceus, which in ancient Greek symbolizes and represents a herald, a messenger. So with the magician holding this symbol, certainly can be seen as a herald, a messenger, bringing us advice, conclusions. And the caduceus is a common sign for Hermes, messenger guide of the ancient Greeks, which the Romans called Mercury. Bing just brings us back around to our symbol here in the upper left-hand corner, the astrological symbol assigned to the magician. So today, with the Magician card showing up, this could actually represent someone that's guiding, kind of guiding around you, mentoring you, or it can be your own deep inner energy within yourself. It is certainly in regards to your personal power, your intention, your resourcefulness today. So what the Magician card actually is indicating, showing up today on the 2nd of November, is that you have the potential to make things happen. And the key to really taking control of your life is to have a vision and then take action to make it happen. So those two components today are required, intention and action, in order to create the magic, manifesting what you want. So it's an indication from the universe kind of empowering you to manifest your own vision. It's an opportunity kind of energy coming in today to take advantage of and stay focused on your goals and then apply your power. Now, one of the things that I love about the Magician is that it concerns 3 chakras. Your first chakra, your root chakra at the base, then your 3rd chakra right at your solar plexus, the middle, and then the 7th chakra, your crown chakra, your direct connection with the divine on the top of your head. So it's concerning everything about you today from top to bottom. And the crystals that can help you out with this energy today, help you to manifest what it is you want for your future, whether it's in regards to relationships, your job, your career, where you're living, no matter what it's in regards to. Garnet, quartz crystal, tiger's eye, citrine, or agate are all crystals that can help you out with the energy today. But astrology-wise, it's telling you with the Magician card today, you have the power to change things. And with Mercury entering Scorpio on Friday, the time is now. If you need to straighten things out in regards to any kind of relationships. So communication is key here. Trust that you have the ability, the personal power of the Magician energy working with you today, manifesting to make things happen. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please be sure to subscribe and help support my channel. And if you're interested in a private tarot card reading, my website link is listed below. Love and abundance. Until tomorrow.